And the news of ISIS infiltrating U.S. military computer accounts sending shockwaves in the Defense Department, across Washington, and all of America. How did the most powerful military in the world let this happen? Congressman Duncan Hunter joins us. Good evening, sir.
Hey, great to be with you, Greta.
All right, the military is saying that it was a YouTube account and Twitter account and that nothing classified was accessed by anybody. What I don't figure out then is how did they get the personnel details about the military? It's a little bit beyond Twitter and YouTube, so there's a little bit more to this story.
I have friends email me all the time saying, if you receive this email from me, I was hacked, someone stole my password, whatever. That's what I get that all the time from people on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube accounts. The worst part of this whole thing is the propaganda part of this. That's the worst part. That's the only part that hurts American interests, is because to the folks that don't have computers, a lot of them in the Middle East, this is going to look like a big deal, where they can go home and say, we hacked the Department of Defense, when in reality, they did not hack the Department of Defense. Whoever it was hacked Twitter and YouTube, and that's it.
I said, okay, well, so that may be, comforting tonight. It says YouTube and Twitter, but what I still don't get, and the other part is, the part where Jennifer Griffin, our Pentagon correspondent, is reporting that they got personal information about members in the military. I can't imagine that they're sort of combing the United States for that. Where are they getting that?
Remember, you can get that anywhere. You can get that in a whole lot of places that are not secret, that don't have a lot of cyber security fences around them. You can find information just about anybody if you look hard enough, and there's always areas that don't have those security fences up cyber-wise, so that's where you go find that information. It could have been on a military payment website. They could have somebody in the military that has access to that information. There's other ways to do that besides hacking DOD.
But if there's a military payment website, then they got into the military computers somehow to get that information, right?
Well, they probably, I would guess that they have, that there are folks that are bad folks, radical Islamists that are probably in the military. You probably have a few of those. But I don't think anything that compromises U.S. security was touched in this intrusion. That's what I think here. And we're going to find out more as we get hearings about this on the Hill.
I actually don't think so either. What I do think is that this is just sort of the tip of the iceberg. This is a warning to all of us, not just the military, but to all of us, and in particular.
But we know that, Greta, right?
Well, I know that, but
these guys.
I don't want our military hacked. I'm sorry. I don't mind if someone, if someone's personal account gets hacked. It's not very nice. It's awful and everything else. But I don't want our U.S. military. I want them to be a little bit smarter and better than everybody else.
Right, but the military is getting hacked every day. We haven't had any really big intrusions since Snowden, and that was an inside job. So what you have, and this also could have been a lot of different other hacking groups that helped on this too. It might not have been somebody from Syria, right?
Indeed, it might not have. We haven't gotten to the bottom. Anyway, Congressman, thank you, sir, for joining us.
Thank you.